So is accountability realistic in our generation? Is it realistic to actually have people you can be accountable to?
Yeah, it is realistic.
And why is it becoming too hard for other people to find accountability partners?
Facebook, IG, Twitter.
Yeah.
If social media just gives a weird perspective about all these other things. Me, I wouldn't want to choose my accountability partner on social media. I'd want to see them in real life. I'd want to see them how do they treat people, each other, wakiwa peke yao. Like that is accountability for me. On Facebook, obviously, I don't show up with no makeup, for example, or with my hair undone or something. I'd have to dress up for social media, then take a photo. But nikiamka asubuhi, that is the real me. So I want someone who knows me when I wake up in the morning and be like, no, you're messing up, do this and this and this. Not on social media. So those accountability on social media, I don't really believe in them. That is just my thing. I just don't believe in them because I want to know how real you are. I think we'll talk about the best couple thing maybe later on, because even how we, for example, how Sisi we choose our best couple was so different. It was just a friend of ours that went to about the sister and was like, okay, mate, I'd want to be this chick, So that is how I chose her. We didn't learn it. Yes, I didn't know how it was just out of character from the sister, not even from us. It was just a character that was seen from the sister. I was like, that is the couple I'd want to be.
So we agree that it's actually realistic.
It is realistic.
It's realistic.
It is very realistic. It's very realistic.
Yeah, I think we just want to encourage people to also pray about it.
Yeah.
Because you need people you are on the same page with. You cannot attempt to have people you're not on the same page with. Because accountability means covering each other up. I keep saying, Janice, there are things you will say in public and I won't condemn you there. But when we come in private, I'll be able to tell you, wow, you shouldn't have done that. Because I know who you are and I know your capabilities. Okay. So let's stop rushing into who we are going to walk life with. Let's pray about it. Just pray about it. If you're dating and you don't have people to walk down life with you, please find people because you're not able, and you find that's why people are actually fornicating because their relationship is a secret. You have no exactly.
No one will ask you ulikuwa wapi jana.
Ulifanya nini mpaka saa ngapi?
Because no one asks. We just see you dating, but no one asks you the hard question. So even though you do anything out there, no one will still ask.
Because like us, I remember when each of us has started dating, the first question inakuanga, mnaenda, mnaenda.
Chali yako na the same vision na wewe.
We just want details. Who is he? Where are you guys going? How long do you think? And it's so beautiful because it was so personal when she was walking down the aisle for us. Because she never cried.
She did,
but I was
when she got
I think it was very, I don't know if you will cry, but I felt like for me it was very emotional because I was thinking about
you see my
lives
this day was to come.
Imagine.
Kumbe it was this guy. All along,
Okay.
So it becomes very, very personal when you have people you are accountable to because their journey is your journey, their success is your success.
And one of the things also, let me add, one of the things that makes accountability is, I think that's why it's not so real maybe in other people. One of the things that makes accountability so easy for us is the aspect of I can be vulnerable to you and not be scared of the things that you will tell the world. Like I know I can tell you, but I've messed up, and you won't take out a piano gospel how much I've messed up. Like I can cry and you'll be there for me. I can mess up and know by the way these people will still love me regardless of Nini. Yes, I fell, but they'll still lift me up. I think that is the joy of also accountability. As much as we are accountable to people, let us be able to love them even in their worst, even when they're not doing the things that we promised each other. Let us still love them.
So I think that's just it. Relationships the right way. Find people you're accountable to. Before you find them, pray about it. Because it's not easy to find. And we don't want you rushing into best couples. We want people who've really grown with you, people who understand your journey. Yeah, and even when you're finding people who you're going to be accountable to, find people who not really are similar with you, but people who, if it's like people who will not rush you into things, because we've also had instances where you have accountability partners or mentors and they're the ones rushing you into marriage.
You're like, what are you doing?
You know, you guys need to get married and all. Yes, marriage is beautiful, but just find people who understand your journey.
But really just to have people who have your eyes, like they are serious, you know, like people who are rushing you to get married. Maybe it could be mmeka sana before mwane, or the issue I think you're talking about would be they don't want to be accountable. They don't want to be accountable to you. So normally, or their goal is just to be your best couple.
That's it.
So I think it goes beyond just that. It has so many things that involve. So I think when you're having your friends, it's better rather than just rushing to niliona Phyllis akona rafiki rush and then later on there are people who say after their wedding days.
And also I think the accountability helps us to know the red flags vizuri. Because when like for example when you're in love, it's so hard for you to say this guy is this way or this way or this way. But when you are accountable to people and they meet him, you're like, there's something wrong with that guy. Like sisi mwache lakini huyo mtu hapana tu kashida fulani. I feel like accountability also helps in that, identifying the red flags. Identifying the red flags. Also if you're in the same spirit, you know, like I can tell by the way you're in love, yes, but this has to end. Like this has to end.
And also it helps like you guys slow down. In your relationship mko na haraka.
Mko na moto mingi.
And when you have people who are accountable, you are accountable to, they'll ask you guys to slow down.
We were once there.
Calm down. And also put priorities in check. Like as much as accountability in dating, maybe you think that you are supposed to get married. It doesn't necessarily mean that. You can be accountable in dating, but before something happens and you have to quit. So it also helps in that.
True. I feel like it's important to say this. Please find a couple. Like don't find a couple who's a lady, who's a wife to someone else and a husband to someone else. Like just find a couple.
Maybe you by the different
don't find different couples and then blend them. I don't know if that makes sense. Like if she's a guy and she's a lady and they're married differently and then you choose each. Just choose.
It's complicated, it's complicated.
Because you see when you find people who are married and like they're in sync with you, they can actually talk about it even when you're not there. But you see, if I found someone and then he found someone, then they're from different.
So the dynamics
they
are
actually
different.
don't even blend. And even later on in our marriage, they cannot even come forth as a couple and talk to us. Because she has no capacity to tell her husband what's going on. I don't know if that really makes sense. But just find a couple that is married to work with you.
Take your time. No pressure. If you cannot be accountable to your friends, you're not in a position to be accountable to a couple. Just live your life peke yako. Kwa sababu if I cannot talk with you and tell you by then this is what I'm going through, what makes me think that I can go to an authority and tell them what is going on? Remember, these people kind of have a responsibility over your life. With this other person, you are just friends. So if they have the best for you, they'll tell you the truth. But if you can't hear them, then what is the need of going to Kokote?
So we agree that accountability is possible.
It is.
It's possible and it's realistic.
Yes.
So guys, that's what we had for you today. Please just find people you can be accountable to, find a safe space, and may God go before you. So we love you. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment. Please, you can email us and get to us. Tell us what you think, ask questions, and we love you. Bye bye.